Hi. So I'm going to explain to you how this is going to work because now this is going to be confusing if I say this and it doesn't make sense. So we were doing the New Year's Same Shit series in January, but because it's February now, we are supposed to be doing the February series, which I didn't tell you guys about, which I'm telling you about now because this is the first week of February. The February series is about love because Valentine's Day, is the big February holiday. I don't have love. So we're going to talk about celebrity couples that have stood the test of time. And what I mean by that is they are still together. They are stronger than ever type of stuff. It was really hard to find a couple of celebrities that are still together. Do you know how hard it is when it actually comes down to it? It's hard. Because like people don't talk about relationships that are healthy. They talk about the toxic ones, the breakups, the cheating, everything. So I did find a healthy relationship, which is Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. So y'all better know who these two are. Because if y'all don't know who at least Chrissy Teigen is, I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. She is great. She's an icon. She's a queen. Love her. Anyway, so what we do with this is we read the timeline of their relationship, and then at least I mean, you guys can say in the comments if you want, but I at least say why I think they've worked out. Now, here's something interesting, not really interesting, but here's something that you guys might not know if you didn't watch the January series, because, sometimes some videos stand out to people. Some people don't want to watch, depressing, possibly triggering videos. Those videos about those disgusting humans will still be coming out. They'll just be coming out on the weekends in February. And then maybe in March, there'll be the Wednesday series again because I don't have one for March, but I had one for this month. So I had to move them to the weekends just for February. So if you're like, why are you just stopping? No, they're still coming. It's just on a different day. So anyway, here we go. So, oh no, we don't want that. Okay. Yeah, okay, so here's everything you need to know about their famous romance. Okay, the music video meeting. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend first met on the set of Legend's 2007 music video for Stereo. Teigen starred as Legend's love interest in the video and later revealed that when the shoot, I'm so sorry. I started school. I can't read. When the shoot was over, they went back to Legend's hotel room, ate In-N-Out burgers, and hooked up. We did the music video. We were together for like 12 hours, she told Wendy Williams in 2014. We spent the entire day together, me in my underwear and him in a full suit. And I went to say goodbye to him to his hotel, and we didn't even say goodbye that night. However, the pair didn't officially get together until some months later, with Legend heading out on tour shortly after their first encounter. I let him be himself for a while, Teigen told Cosmopolitan in 2014. The worst thing you can do is try to lock someone like that down early on, then have them think there's so much more out there. I played it cool for a long time. Never once did I ask, what are we? Marriage was never my goal because I've never been very traditional. I was just happy to be with him. The mini breakup. After spending some time texting and talking on the phone, Teigen joined Legend on tour early in their relationship. I fell in love with her over the phone because she is good with those 140 characters, Legend joked to ET in 2016. At the beginning of our relationship, we were texting a lot, and I started to see her sense of humor. We would talk on the phone, and I started to fall in love with how engaging and witty and funny she is. However, Legend apparently had a brief lapse of judgment and tried to break up with Teigen at some point in this time period. I was on tour with him and he'd gotten sick, Teigen later revealed to Cosmo. He was feeling really bummed and stressed out. He was like, I can't be in a relationship right now. That lasted for one day. Literally a day. I knew it came from a place other than us not working. It was the stress of him having to maybe cancel a show, and he had never been in a real relationship, or so he says now. I always joke, remember when you tried to break up with me? He's like, yes, sorry, big mistake. The first Lake Como trip. The couple took their first trip to Lake Como, Italy, the future site of their wedding and filming location for the All of Me music video in 2007, according to Teigen. And it was during that getaway that she knew she wanted to spend the rest of her life with Legend. Back to where it all began, Lake Como, Italy. First came here in 2007. She captioned a July 2016 Instagram post. A boat tour guide took us to a little spot on a lake and told us to make a wish. I asked for this to be the man I marry and have children with. I think John asked for the perfect bite of... Yeah, I'm going to put that on the screen. Other languages, I can't. Both came true, and here we are. The proposal. After around 4 years of dating, Legend proposed to Teigen during a Maldives, thank you, vacation in December 2011, but things didn't exactly go as planned. Not only did they get into a fight on the way to the airport, but TSA almost ruined the surprise before they could even get on their flight. I remember we got into a very big fight in the car on the way to the airport because we had opened our presents beforehand and he had only got me a cookbook and a crock pot, he can explain on an episode of Fab Life that aired on the couple's second wedding anniversary. The ring was in my carry-on bag going through airport security, and security wanted to look through my bag and they wanted to look in that particular box. Legend added during a 2013 appearance on Oprah's Next Chapter. And Chrissy was staying right next to me, and I was like, oh my god, I've hit it so well the whole time. Now as we're just about to get to, where they're going. She's going to find out I have a ring in this box, and it's going to ruin the surprise, and I'll have to get on my knees in the airport. Luckily, everything turned out just fine in the end. We got to and he had planned this beautiful Christmas. He knows how much I love Christmas. And this waiter comes out with a silver dome for dessert. So he opens up the dome and a ton of, putting that there, falls out. And then I kind of fish in it. And I see this little box. And then, your heart stops and you get so excited, Teigen said. There was no big grand speech or anything. I think it was just very lovely and sweet. All of Me. Legend debuted All of Me, a new song dedicated to his then-fiancée, during a June 2013 performance on Oprah's Next Chapter. But that wasn't Teigen's first time hearing the emotional love ballad. In an interview with the Huffington Post a month earlier, she revealed that the song had brought her to tears when Legend originally played it for her. I did cry when I heard it, she said. I'm emotional, but I don't cry at things like that. So yeah, it was beautiful. And live, it's pretty unreal. Teigen also starred alongside Legend in the music video for the song, which was shot in Lake Como leading up to their wedding and ends with actual footage from the romantic day. The wedding. Chrissy and John's wedding took place on September 14th, 2013 in Lake Como, but they legally tied the knot in an NYC courthouse a day before traveling to Italy. We actually got married after going to a couple Fashion Week shows at Vera Wang. Ironically, who actually did my dress, but we got married at the courthouse right after, Teigen told E! News. We are dumb and didn't realize that our Italian wedding would not be recognized unless we had a real ceremony in New York City. So Irina Shayk? Yeah, no, I'm going to put her name up there. Was our witness, the most beautiful woman on earth. Luna Simone Steffens or Stevens? Stevens? After opening up about their struggles with fertility during an episode of Fab Life, Chrissy announced that she and John were expecting their first child on October 12, 2015. John and I are so happy to announce that we are pregnant. She captioned a post on Instagram. As many of you know, we've been trying to have a baby for a while now. It hasn't been easy, but we kept trying because we can't wait to bring our first child into the world and grow our family. We're so excited that it's finally happening. Thank you for all your love and well wishes. I look forward to all the belly touching. Teigen gave birth to their daughter, Luna, on April 14th, 2016. To everyone asking, John is healing perfectly, she joked on Twitter. The couple both shared the first official photos of baby Luna on Instagram a few days later. Luna's first Lake Como trip. In June 2016, Chrissy and John took the then 3-month-old Luna to Italy for her first Lake Como trip. Went back to the All of Me house with Luna. Teigen captioned on Instagram, video of her and Legend recreating the scene from the music video when they stare at each other through the estate's floor-length windows. Lol, 3 years later. Teigen also shared an adorable shot of Luna living her best vacation life while hanging out in an armchair. Baby number 2. Teigen revealed she was pregnant with she and Legend's second child in an adorable Instagram video that featured Luna telling the world there was a baby in her mom's stomach. Teigen later revealed that they were expecting a boy, as the only embryo left from their IVF treatment was male. On May 16, Teigen announced that baby number 2 had arrived. However, as of Teigen's February appearance on Ellen, the couple had yet to come up with a name. Boy names are really tough, and I don't think he will ever have a middle name because we can't even come up with a first name, she told the Jenners. So, that's all that they had right now. And we all know the news that happened recently that is very sad, and we're not going to talk about it just because of how sad it is. But anyway, so that was Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. And now, my thoughts on how I think they made it work. Their two personalities are very different, but very similar, if you understand what I mean. They both have big personalities. Now, the way that I think they made it work is they're able to balance their schedules well. And because of their big personalities, they're able to compromise and talk to each other. They're actually able to communicate, which a lot of people can't do. But they're able to communicate and come to common ground. And that's something that not a lot of couples can be able to do. That's definitely one big component in how I think they made it work, is they're able to communicate, they're able to compromise, they're able to fit their schedules so that they can, you know, be together, things like that. So, and of course, like, they still have big careers and they're still doing things in their careers, but they're able to set aside all of that to work. But yeah, the big things I focus on are communication and compromise, is how I think they made it work. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if there are any celebrity couples you want me to talk about. And yeah, that's it.